Okay, Hassan, I have just placed this section to be recorded, okay, for 35 additional minutes. So you already know, okay, that you are being recorded in this class, okay, again. And Jessica is arriving now. So you already know that this class is being recorded. And let's continue with sharing the book. I'm gonna share the book, so please pay attention. Hasa, could you please
Yes.
ask this question? Oh no, first of all, tell me, where is the hotel? Can you please tell me, Jessica, where is the hotel? Answer.
Um, is there in the street ELN?
Repeat it after me. It's on Elm Street.
It's on ELM Street.
You can say Elm, Elm Street.
L.
Elm Street. It's on.
Elm
Repeat it.
Street.
It's on Elm Street.
It's on Elm Street.
Okay. Now, Hasabeth, tell me,
Yes.
where is the restaurant? Where is Nancy's restaurant?
Nancy's restaurant. Bing's Coffee.
But where is
Where?
Nancy's restaurant?
Oh, in Maple Avenue.
You don't say in, you have to say on. Okay?
On.
On Maple Avenue. On.
On
It's
Maple
on
Avenue.
Maple
It's
Avenue. Okay? Observe. The hotel, Star Plaza Hotel, is on Elm Street. And the restaurant, Nancy's restaurant, is on Maple Avenue. Okay, now tell me, Gabriel. Gabriel, where is the post office? Where is the post office? Tell me, Gabriel, where is the post office?
Post office is on Main Street.
Okay, it's on Main Street next to the gym. Next to
Yeah.
Jim's gym. Next to gym. Okay, you understand that you are going to
In
tell
front
me
of
where the
driving
things are? Huh? In front of the park. If you can say, okay, just in front of the park. Where is the post office? It's on Main Street. In front of the park, next to Jim's gym. Okay,
Sure.
do you understand this? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
remember that you have to say on Main Street. Okay, there, for example, you say the Plaza Hotel, Star Plaza Hotel, is on Elm Street. On Elm Street. On. The restaurant, Nancy's restaurant, is on Maple Avenue, right? On Maple Avenue, right? The post office. Where is the post office? The post office is on Main Street, next to the gym, in front of the square, the plaza, the square. This is called a square, okay? Instead of plaza. Plaza, you can say, is a Spanish name, but you can say square, in front of a square. Do you understand the square? How do you
Yes.
spell the word square, Jessica? Square. How do you
What?
spell
I
square?
don't listen.
You don't listen to me? Can you listen to me? No?
Can you repeat?
Okay. Where, sorry, the question is, what is the pronunciation? I mean, what is the spelling? How do you spell? How do you spell square? Square.
Is S
S
Q
Q
Q
U.
U I R E?
It's R-E by the end, but can you repeat it again?
A
S-Q-U-A-R-E. Okay?
R E. Yes.
Okay, good. Now, let's go to the exercise that we were going to have. Okay, observe. We have the ATM, everything is in this map, okay? The ATM, the gas stations, gas stations, plural. 2 gas stations here?
No, teacher.
How many
It's
gas
too
stations
long.
are there?
One.
Only
Only
one.
one.
There is one. I don't know why they say, well, probably because you have to ask the question in plural. If you have to ask the question in plural, like in this, are there any restaurants? Are there any gas stations? You understand? Nearby,
Yes.
near. So you're going to ask questions either in singular or in plural. Either in singular or in plural. For example, Gabo, can you ask this question to Hasa?
Yes. Is there a gym around here?
What do you say? Is there a gym around here? What do you answer?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. There is
There is?
on
There is one.
Main
There is
Street.
one. On Main Street.
There is one on
On
Main
Main
Street.
Street. Next to
Post
the
office.
post office, in front
Next
of the
to the post
square. In
in
front of the
front on the
square.
square.
You see? So you can
Yes.
say, Hasa, is there a gym around here? And
Yes,
Gabo
there
can
is
answer,
one
yes, there is. There is one on Main Street
on Main Street
next to the
the
post
post
office.
office.
Okay, now Hasa, you are the one who is going to ask Jessica. Hasa, you ask Jessica another question. For example, the other question would be, Hasa, ask
Okay,
Jessica.
in plural. Okay, are there wait, are there groceries?
Okay, but I'm asking you to ask this one. This is the example, Hasa. Can you repeat it?
Okay, I'm sorry. Are there any restaurants on Main Street?
Okay, what do you say, Jessica? Are there any restaurants on Main Street?
Yes.
Yes?
There are.
On Main Street? Okay, observe. On
Oh,
Main
okay.
Street?
No.
I don't see any. What do you say?
Mm, no, they aren't.
No, there aren't. The answer is in plural. There aren't any
There aren't.
restaurants on Main
Yes.
Street. But you can say, but there is one, but there is one. Repeat it. But there is one.
But there is one in Maple Avenue.
Repeat. On Maple Avenue.
Oh,
On Maple Avenue. But there
Maple
is
Avenue.
one on Maple Avenue. It's Nancy's restaurant. There is one on Maple Avenue. It's Nancy's restaurant. You see?
Yes, I see.
Now, Jessica, ask any question about anything you can find here. We have already asked, you can ask whatever about the ATM, or you can ask about the post office, or about Wi-Fi hotspots. Now, ask any question.
Okay.
And Gabo is going to answer. Gabo is going to answer. Gabo, are you here?
Teacher.
Are you here?
Yes.
Are you
Sorry,
here?
se me apagó la tablet,
Okay.
teacher.
No te preocupes, vale, eso suele pasar. Okay, now, Gabo, can you please answer Jessica's question? Jessica is going to ask you something about this. Okay?
What is the question, Jessica?
Okay, what is your question, Jessica?
Is there a grocery store around here?
Okay, observe. If you say grocery stores, you cannot say is there.
Okay.
What do you say?
Grocery store.
Are there.
Grocery stores around here?
Sure.
When you ask in plural, you have to say any. Are there any grocery stores around here? Okay,
Teachers,
can you repeat?
but can I ask in singular? Two?
Of course, you can ask in singular, but
Oh,
observe
is-
that the expression, the phrase was in plural. No quiero que se
okay.
confundan. Como está en
Okay, okay.
plural, vamos a decirlo en plural, ¿entiendes? Para que no cause confusión. Está en plural,
Yes,
tiene que hacer la pregunta.
it's
Are there, porque es plural, are there any grocery stores around here or nearby? What do you say?
okay.
O sea que any siempre va a estar ligado al plural
Plural.
are there en
Al
pregunta.
plural, en pregunta.
Y en respuesta se dice
Solamente
some.
negativa. Only in case of negative, any. But you can also say some for affirmative. Some for affirmative. Any for negative. Or questions, okay? Jessica, can you repeat the
Yes.
question
Yes.
to Gabo?
Gabo, are there any grocery stores around here?
Okay, are there, Gabo, any grocery stores around here?
Grocery stores. I don't see grocery stores. Oh yeah. Yes, there are.
There are
Uh,
two. I don't see more than one. I do not see more
sorry.
than one.
Yes,
Oh,
there
yes,
is.
two.
There are two. Okay, yeah, you answer. Yes, there are two. Okay, come on, tell me, which are the two ones?
Yes, there are two.
Repeat, there is one. There is one.
There is one is on 2nd Avenue.
There is one on 2nd Avenue. There is one on 2nd Avenue. I don't see it. Where is
No,
it?
teacher, there is one in
2nd Avenue.
Next
Oh,
to
Next
no,
First
bank.
National.
there are
First
two
National
because
Bank.
this is a grocery. This is a grocery store, and this is the
right.
grocery store. You can say there are two on Pine Street. On Pine Street. Can you repeat
There are
it
two
again?
on Pine Street.
There are two
There
on
is
Pine
one
Street.
is
There is,
next to First National Bank,
and the other?
is next to Walker Drugstore.
Yes, there is one next to the bank, National Bank, and the other is next to Walker's Drugstore.
Teacher,
Okay.
there is one is on the corner of 2nd Avenue and Pine Street.
Okay, yes, there is one on the corner of 2nd Avenue and Pine Street. You are right. On the corner of 2nd Avenue and Pine Street. You are okay. Good. Now, Gabo, ask Hazabeth another question about anything that is here. If it is in plural, ask the question in plural. If it is in
Right.
singular, ask the question in singular. Okay, singular or plural, depending on the case. Okay, for example, hotels is in plural. Ask the question in plural. Okay, if it is singular, department store, ask the question in singular. Okay, come on, do it.
Has is there a public library
Around here, is there a
around here?
public library around here? A public
Yes.
library?
Yes, there is.
Where?
It's on Main Street and next gas station.
Next to the gas station.
Gas station.
Okay, next to the gas station. The
Yeah.
gas station.
The
In
gas
this case,
station.
there is one on Main Street, or you can say
It's on Main Street.
on Main Street. It's on Main Street, next to the gas station. Next to the gas station. There is a public library on Main Street. You can say it's on Main Street. Okay, now Hasa, you ask Jessica about any other thing that you can see here.
Okay. Are there any hotel around here?
Good, Jessica. Are there any hotels around here?
Yes, there is one on Elm Street.
I would say it in
There are
plural.
two.
I would say that in plural.
I don't see. Oh, I see now.
But
Clifford
this is,
Hotel.
this is another kind of
Star
hotel.
Plaza.
This is the nice hotel for family, and this is the nice hotel for Gabo and his
It's
girlfriend, right? This is for Gabo.
it's a motel.
Well, but this is for Gabo. Gabo, isn't this your hotel? Okay, this is a motel. Okay, good. But this is a hotel. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jessica. So there are two on
There are
Elm
two
Street.
on
On
Elm
Elm
Street.
Street. El autor de este libro lo hizo a propósito.
Yes.
Para que el profesor. No, me quedo callado, no digo más nada. Okay. Now, there are two on Main Street, on Elm Street.
Elm
Okay.
Street.
There are two hotels on Elm Street. There is one on the corner of Maple Avenue and Elm Street, and the other next to the cafe, next to Bing's Cafe. Okay, you understand?
Okay.
You say to
Yeah.
make the difference. Isn't there any other? No more hotels.
No.
Y ustedes dirán, el profesor está muy interesado en buscar hoteles. Okay, no more. Jessica, ask Hasa another question about
Okay.
any other thing here. If it is singular, ask a question in singular. If it is plural, ask a question in plural. Come on, do it. Electronics.
Okay.
An electronics store. Is it singular or plural?
It's singular.
It's singular because you see that it is an electronics store. Don't get any confusion with this S, okay? Because the S
Okay.
is electronics, electrodomésticos o qué sé yo, pero es una tienda. It's una. It's only one. Okay, Jessica, ask a question about electronics.
Is there an electronics store
Around here?
nearby?
Nearby?
Around here?
What do you say, Hasa?
Yes, there is an electronic store on the First Avenue.
On the first. Repeat it
On the
again.
First
Avenue.
First
But where is
Avenue.
it? I don't see it. I don't see it.
And behind the post office.
On the behind? No. Behind the post office. Behind.
Behind
Behind
the
the
post.
post office, okay? Not on the behind, but behind the post office. I cannot see
And
it.
behind the post office.
Behind the post office, okay. Hasa, your question for Gabo. Your question for Gabo. Tell me another one.
Gabo, are there any coffee shops in the First Avenue?
The
On-
First Avenue.
On
Are
the
there
First Avenue.
any coffee shops on the First Avenue? On
Yes,
First Avenue?
is the question, yes.
Okay, on First Avenue. Are there any coffee shops on First Avenue?
No, they aren't.
No, there aren't any. Or there isn't any. What do you say? There aren't any or there isn't any? In this case, it's singular. So you can say there aren't. No, it's plural. It's plural. So you say
It's plural,
there
coffee
aren't
shops.
any coffee shops on First Avenue. Gabo, what do you answer? But. Gabo.
But coffee shops. Teacher, no.
No. What is it?
Oh yeah,
No, they aren't.
yes. But there is Maple Avenue.
There is one on Maple Avenue. Is it on the Maple Avenue? No, it is not.
Oh, Elm Street.
Elm Street.
On Elm Street. It's not on Maple Avenue. No, it's on Elm Street. Okay, on Elm Street.
Elm
Okay.
Street.
Okay, Gabo, ask Jessica the last question about this. What is this?
Wi-Fi hotspot.
Jessica, are they Wi-Fi hotspots?
Remember this. Are there? Are
Are there? Are
there
there? Sorry,
any
are there?
hotspots?
Any,
Hotspots
are
around
there any
here?
around here?
Okay, what do you say,
Are
Jessica?
there any hotspots around here?
What do you say?
Yes, there are many hotspots
Uh-huh, but where?
in um I don't know what it say
In,
um in the downtown.
Downtown? No, no, no. Let me tell
I
you.
don't
Let me
know.
tell you. Can you identify a Wi-Fi hotspot here? Can you identify it?
Maybe in the hotel.
Ah, maybe in the hotel. Maybe in the hotel, but you have to be a host in the hotel, or you have to be, you know, a guest in the hotel. So you
Yes.
cannot use it because you don't have the code, the PIN in order to connect. Maybe if you go to Hardee's department store, inside you can have a wide hotspot, but I'm not sure. You have to say, I don't know. ¿Qué tienes que decir de las cosas que no sabes? I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Maybe there is one at Hardee's department store. I don't know. Maybe there is one at the public library, right? I don't
Yes.
know. Maybe there is one at the post office. Or I don't know. Maybe there is one, and you mentioned another place, right?
In the
Clifton,
Bing's coffee.
Okay. Now, tell me, my last question. Are there any shoe stores nearby? Are there any shoe stores nearby?
shoes.
Yes.
Shoes.
I think, yes.
Where, Gabo?
No.
On
No,
Pine Street, Step Shoes is
on Pine Street.
Uh,
Where? Okay.
Steve's shoes.
Steve's
Next
Steps
to Walker
Shoes.
Drugstore.
Next to Walker's Drugstore.
all right.
There is one.
yes.
There is one shoe
There
store
is one.
on Pine Street next to Walker's Drugstore. Okay, next to Walker's Drugstore. Ok, esto es mero enredadito, por eso me quedé bastante en esto, ¿eh? Entonces vamos a irnos al otro. Let's continue with the next one so that we can go to this one. Pronunciation. Is there or are there? Repeat it after me, please. Is there?
Is there?
Is there.
There is.
There is.
There is.
There's.
There's.
Are there?
Are
there.
there?
There are.
There are.
There are.
There are.
There
There
are.
There are.
Observe that there is no contraction. No contraction for there are, but there is a contraction for singular. There is. Listen and practice. Reduction of there is. There's, and there are. There are no reduction. Pay attention to this. There is. The reduction of a sound. Oh God, it doesn't work.
Page 52. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Reduction of there is, there are. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how there is and there are reduced in conversation, except for short answers.
Short answers, no reduction.
Is there a bank near here?
Yes, there is. There is one on First Avenue.
Are there any coffee shops around here?
Yes, there are. There are some on Pine Street.
Okay, the only reduction that you can see here is that you do it here, but not here. You say, yes, there are, no reduction. But when you say it rapidly here, you can say there are some. There are some. There are some. Okay? Instead of there are some on Pine Street. Okay? There's some. Repeat it. There's some.
There are
There
There
are
some.
are
some.
some.
There are.
There
There
are.
are.
Yes, there are.
Yes, there are.
Yes,
There
there
are.
are.
There's some.
There are
There's
some.
There are
some.
some.
Okay. The question. Are there any coffee shops around here?
On the
Are
Are
there
there any coffee
any
shops
coffee
around
shops
here?
around here?
Okay, you
here.
see? Now, observe the question in singular. Is there a bank near here?
Is there a
Is
bank?
there
Is
a
there a
bank
bank
near
near
here?
here?
Yes, there is.
Yes,
Yeah.
there
Yes,
is.
there is.
There is one on First Avenue. There is one. There is one.
There
There's
is
There's
one
There's
one.
on
one
First
on
on
First
First
Avenue.
Avenue.
You
Avenue.
say, there's one. There's one on
There's
First
one.
Avenue. Okay?
There's
There is a
one.
contraction here. Reduction of the sound. There's. Okay? Practice the questions and the answer from exercise number 3, part B again, but we are not gonna get, no, we're not gonna be back. Let's continue with speaking because it takes too much time. A nice neighborhood, pair work. Choose a neighborhood in your city or town. Well, we have different cities, we have different towns. You live right there in Chile, we live right here, yeah, Gabo is over there in Puerto Vallarta, you know. Well, you can describe your neighborhood, right? Fill in the chart with information about the neighborhood. Write 3 examples for each category, okay? Go to exercise number 1 and 3 for ideas. Use your own ideas too. Observe, you have one here. For example, I can say, I live in Las Águilas. I live in Las Águilas, okay? Jessica, you live right there in Boyero, right? There is a park. There is a park here in the Las Águilas. Where? Next to Patria Avenue, right? It's 1 block from Patria Avenue. It's Los Pinitos. But there is another park next to the church, which is La Calma Park, right? On Patria Avenue. And we have many parks, right? Different parks. Now, are there any banks right there in La Calma? Yes, you have the bank, City Banamex, right? On Lopez Mateos Avenue, right? You have a Man Bajío on Lopez Mateos Avenue. Is there a pizza shop, a pizzeria? Yes, there is one in front, in the gas station on Lopez Mateos Avenue. It's Little Caesars. Little Caesars. You understand? I know your place, but probably you don't know anything about Hazabeth Place or anything about Gabriel's place. You understand? Because your place is different to my place, right? You
Yes.
ask me, Gabo, ask me the question, are there any churches nearby your house? Ask me, Gabo.
Are they near churches?
Any churches near?
Any churches near?
Yes, there is one. Huh? It's Santa Rosa de Lima's church. Santa Rosa de Lima Church on 18th of March, 18 de Marzo Avenue, right? In Las Águilas, right? And you can ask Gabriel Hazabeth about any place around her neighborhood. Or you can describe your neighborhood. Hasa, could you please describe your neighborhood and where the things are? Can you describe something, let's say a shopping mall or a department store or a gas station?
Okay.
Well, the time is being up. Or you can say, and a different thing. For example, a gym. Is there a gym right there? You understand? Or you can say something in plural, right? Or something in negative form. For example, there aren't any big shopping malls in La Calma or in Las Águilas. No big shopping malls. You understand? But I don't
Yes.
know over there in Puerto Vallarta or over there in Santiago, Chile, next to your place, nearby your place. Can you describe Hazabeth, something in plural or in singular, right?
Oh,
Next,
okay. There are two shopping malls.
there are two shopping
Two,
malls. Okay.
yes. There is a church.
There is a church. Okay, tell me something that there
Um,
isn't. There isn't.
there isn't.
Something that there isn't.
There isn't um, a park near
Nearby. There isn't
nearby.
a park nearby. Okay.
No.
Now, Gabriel, can you describe your neighborhood, please? You can say there
Yes,
is,
teacher.
there isn't, there are, there aren't. Come on, do it.
Here, there are 4 shopping mall.
There are 4 shopping malls nearby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
There are
there
some.
is church
There is a church.
behind
A church.
behind the Malcolm.
Behind the Malcolm. The
Yes,
Malecon. The Malecon. You mean
the
behind
Malcolm. The
or in
Malcolm.
front? I would say in front of the Malecon. In front, because behind the Malecon, you
It's
can
the
say
beach.
behind the
Yes,
Malecon is the beach. I would say
yes, in front. Yes, teacher.
it's in front of a Malecon, not behind. Behind the Malecon
Uh,
is the beach. You understand? I guess.
yes.
I suppose.
In
Tell
the
me something that there
center,
aren't.
I live in the center.
You live in
In
the
the
center.
center, there is a bookstore.
There is a bookstore,
And there are 3 supermarkets.
3 supermarkets. Okay, some supermarkets. You can say
Um,
some.
yes, and uh, there are there are there are many shoe store
Shoe
shoe store.
stores and restaurants. There are many restaurants and shoe stores. Okay, you can say that.
Right.
Okay, Jessica, can you explain about La Calma? Tell me something about La Calma.
Okay. There is mm, an agency car
A
agency
car agency. Car
car
agency.
agency
There
near
is a
here.
car agency. Okay.
And there is what do you say? Taqueria.
Okay, there isn't a taqueria. How is
Taqueria.
it possible that there in La Calma there is no taquerias? No possible. There is one in every
Near
corner
here,
here.
no. Near here, no.
Near here.
Maybe
Okay.
3 or 4 blocks here.
Okay.
Yes.
Now tell me something about this. Are there any theaters, movie theaters near your place? Any movie
Um,
theaters? I think
I
there aren't
I
any.
think
Hmm?
I no.
No, there
They
aren't
aren't.
any. There aren't any movie
There
theaters in La
aren't.
Calma. Forget about them. Tell me something that there are in plural. In plural.
There are some gas stations
Gas stations. Yeah, there are some gas stations in La Calma. Okay.
in La Calma.
One next to, one on Lopez Mateo and the other one on
In
Patria.
Patria.
No, Mariano Otero.
Mariano Otero.
Mariano Otero, on the corner of Starbucks. You know, on the corner
Yes.
there is a Starbucks, and there is Yeah, I guess there is a gas station over there next to
Yes,
that place.
Pemex.
I'm not sure. No tengo el mapa aquí en la cabeza. Voy a hablar de ese tamaño porque ya tiempo se acabó. Se nos fue. Y aquí tenemos, bueno, quedamos acá. Vamos a ir mañana con esto, si Dios quiere, ¿eh? Con esta actividad grupal. Esto nos lleva un poquito de tiempo y vamos a tomarnos nuestro tiempo, pero ya lo dejamos aquí hasta mañana, ¿ok? Porque no puede ser. Vamos a poner aquí mismo ok, let's place the sticker para no perder la secuencia. Aquí voy a mañana a preguntar dónde es que estábamos. Si me ayuda internet, porque vamos a ver si me ayuda, porque estoy mal. A ver, tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday, and what is the day tomorrow? Tuesday, the 3rd, right? Tuesday, May 3rd, isn't it? 2022, isn't it? So tomorrow is Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. So we are going to continue this here. Let me stop sharing this and let me tell you, have a good night. Muchas gracias por la asistencia. Muchas gracias, Gabo, por tu ayuda. Gabo se me fue. Gabo
No,
se me fue
teacher,
ya.
aquí ando. ¿Qué pasó, profe?
Ok.
¿Qué pasa?
No, está muy bien. Bueno, esto se lo vamos a mandar esta misma noche. A mí se me olvidó, me disculpan que no les pasé el vídeo del
No,
viernes
tranquilo.
pasado. Si no puedo
Don't
esta
worry.
misma noche, porque you know that what I have to do right now, I have to go washing the dishes. I have to wash the
Le
dishes.
tocó hoy.
No todos los días. Ok, bye bye.
Thank
Chao,
you.
Jessica.
Goodbye.
Thank you,
Chao,
bye.
Hasa. Muchas gracias por su asistencia. Nos vemos mañana si Dios quiere. Que todo vaya bien. Bye bye.